Mike, can I ask you something honestly?
Yeah, of course.
Do you ever feel like you know so many English words, but the moment someone asks you, so, where have you been? Your brain just goes completely blank?
Oh, that is so real. Like, you know the words, but they just don't come out.
Exactly. And today, that stops because we're going to talk about traveling. Real talk. My trips, your trips, funny stories, embarrassing moments.
And honestly, just by listening to us, you are going to learn exactly how native English speakers talk about their travel experiences, naturally, comfortably.
So stay with us because trust me, by the end of this episode, talking about travel in English is going to feel so much easier.
Let's go.
Okay, so Mike, when was the last time you actually traveled somewhere? Like a real trip?
So last summer, I went to Portugal, Lisbon specifically.
Oh, wow. I've always wanted to go there. How was it?
It was amazing, honestly. The weather was perfect, the food was incredible, and the people were so friendly. I didn't want to come back.
I know that feeling. How long were you there for?
About 10 days. I went with my friend Tom. We just wanted a break, you know? No plans, no schedules, just explore.
That sounds like my kind of trip. I hate over-planning. Like when you plan every single hour of every day, it's so stressful.
Exactly. We literally booked the flights and one hotel. Everything else we figured out when we were there.
Okay, so I have to ask, did anything go wrong?
Whoa, always. On the third day, we got completely lost, like totally lost. We were trying to find this small restaurant someone recommended, and we just ended up in some random neighborhood.
Oh no. What did you do?
We asked a local woman for directions, and her English was not great, and my Portuguese was zero. So it was a lot of hand gestures.
Hand gestures. That's actually a real travel skill.
The best skill. But she was so kind. She literally walked us to the restaurant herself. We didn't even ask her to.
Aw, that's so sweet. See, that's one of my favorite things about traveling. You meet these random strangers and they just surprise you.
100%. What about you, Sophia? Where did you go last?
So I went to Japan, Tokyo and Kyoto last spring.
Wait, Japan? I am so jealous.
It was incredible. Honestly, it was one of the best trips of my life. Everything was just so different. The culture, the food, the way people are. Very polite, very organized.
Was it your first time there?
Yes, first time. And I was a little nervous before going, actually, because Japan feels very far away, you know? And I heard the language is really difficult.
Oh yeah, Japanese is definitely not easy.
No, I couldn't read anything. Like all the signs are in Japanese characters. I had no idea what I was looking at most of the time.
How did you manage?
Google Translate was my best friend. I used it for everything. Menus, signs, train maps, everything.
Smart. I always do that too. Actually, that's such a good travel tip. Download the offline translation app before you go, just in case you don't have internet.
Yes, so important. Because sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't work or you don't have a local SIM card.
Okay, so Tokyo. What was your favorite part?
Oh, gosh. The food, without a doubt. I tried so many things. Ramen, sushi, tempura, this thing called okonomiyaki. It's like a Japanese pancake with vegetables and meat inside.
That sounds amazing. Was the sushi very different from what we have here?
Night and day. It's just fresher, like completely different experience. I went to this little sushi restaurant where the chef makes it right in front of you.
Oh, omakase style.
Yes, omakase, where the chef decides what you eat. You just sit there and they bring you different pieces one by one. It was so special.
I love that. Okay, what about Kyoto? Was it very different from Tokyo?
Very different. Tokyo is busy, loud, modern. Tall buildings, lots of people, everything moving fast. Kyoto is the opposite. It's quieter, more traditional, lots of old temples, bamboo forests, tea houses.
So more like the historical side of Japan.
Exactly. I visited this place called Fushimi Inari. It's thousands of orange gates going up a mountain. You walk through them.
I've seen photos of that. It looks incredible.
It's even more incredible in real life. But I went early morning, around 6 a.m., because I heard it gets very crowded later.
Smart move. That's actually good advice for any famous tourist spot. Go early morning or late evening. You avoid the big crowds.
Yes, we call those places tourist traps sometimes. Places that are beautiful, but so crowded that it's hard to actually enjoy them.
Yeah, I feel that. Lisbon had a few tourist traps too. There's one famous viewpoint. Everybody goes there for the photo. The queue was like 45 minutes.
Oh no, was it worth it?
Honestly, yes. The view was stunning. Sometimes the tourist trap is a tourist trap for a good reason.
True. Okay, so do you prefer traveling alone or with someone?
Good question. I think it depends on the trip. For relaxing trips, like a beach holiday, I like going with friends. It's more fun. But for exploring a city, I actually really enjoy solo travel.
Oh, interesting. A lot of people are scared of solo travel.
I get it. The first time I did it, I was nervous too. You think, what if something goes wrong? Who do I talk to? But honestly, solo travel makes you more confident. You have to figure things out yourself, and you end up meeting so many more people.
That's so true. When you're with a group, you kind of stay in your bubble, but alone, you talk to strangers more.
Exactly. Some of my best travel memories are random conversations with people I met at a hostel or a cafe.
I love that. For me, I prefer traveling with my sister. We have very similar taste. We like the same kind of food. We wake up at the same time. We both love walking around and just exploring. No arguments.
That's key. Traveling with the wrong person can ruin a great trip.
So true. I went on a trip with a friend once, and she wanted to sleep in every day until noon. And I'm an early morning person. I want to see the sunrise. I want to be at the market when it opens. It was a little difficult.
You two must have had very different holidays in the same place.
We really did. But we're still friends, so it was okay.
What's your travel style, Sophia? Like, what kind of trips do you prefer?
I love cultural trips. I want to learn something when I travel. Visit museums, eat local food, not just go to the places tourists usually go. I want to find the hidden gems.
I love that phrase, hidden gem. For Lisbon, our hidden gem was this tiny bakery in a side street. No signs, no reviews online. An old man was making pastries inside. We just walked in, and it was the best thing we ate the whole trip.
See, that's what travel is really about. Those unexpected moments.
Completely. Like you can plan everything, but the best parts of a trip are always the things you didn't plan.
That's actually a quote. Someone famous said something like that. I can't remember who.
Maybe we said it just now.
Exactly. The daily dialogue. Deeply philosophical.
Okay, let's talk about the not so good parts of traveling, because it's not always perfect, right?
Oh, absolutely not. What's the worst travel experience you've had?
Oh, wow. Okay, so a few years ago, I was flying from London to Bangkok, Thailand. Long flight, like 12 hours, and they lost my luggage.
No!
Yes, I arrived in Bangkok, waited at the baggage carousel for 40 minutes. Everyone got their bags. I got nothing.
What did you do?
I went to the airline desk and reported it. They gave me a reference number and told me it would arrive in 48 hours. I was in Bangkok for 7 days. The bag arrived on day 6.
Mike, that is terrible. So you had no clothes?
I had the clothes on my body. I had to go buy some basic things: toothbrush, t-shirt, underwear. Luckily, Bangkok has amazing markets, so it wasn't expensive, but still.
That's such a good reminder. Always pack some essentials in your carry-on bag, like a change of clothes, your charger, your medication if you have any.
Honestly, I do that every single trip now. Lesson learned.
My worst travel moment was much smaller, but felt so awful at the time. I missed my train in Italy.
Oh no.
It was a high-speed train from Rome to Florence. Very specific time. I was at the station. I thought I had plenty of time, but the platforms in Italian train stations, they don't tell you which platform until like 20 minutes before. So I was standing in the wrong place, and by the time I ran to the right platform, the doors had just closed.
And the train was gone?
The train was gone, and I just stood there. I felt like crying.
Oh, what happened?
I had to buy a new ticket for the next train. It cost extra because it was last minute, and I was 2 hours late for my hotel check-in. But in the end, it was fine. It always is.
That's the thing about travel problems. They feel huge in the moment, but usually become funny stories later.
Exactly. Now it's my favorite story to tell.
Okay, let's talk about what we love most about traveling, like the real reason we do it.
For me, it's that feeling of being somewhere completely new, where nobody knows you, where you have no routine, no responsibilities for those days. You're just free.
That's beautifully said. For me, it's about perspective. When you travel to a different country and you see how other people live, what they eat, how they spend their time, what makes them happy, it changes the way you see your own life.
Yes, it makes you more open-minded.
Completely. I came back from Lisbon thinking, why do I rush so much? In Lisbon, people sit at a cafe for 2 hours. They just sit, talk, enjoy, and they seem so relaxed.
That's the Portuguese culture, slow living.
And I tried to bring a little of that back with me. I'm not sure how long it lasted, but the intention was there.
Same. I came back from Japan thinking I need to be more organized and more polite. I think it lasted about a week.
1 week is good. Progress.
So for anyone listening who hasn't traveled much yet, if you could give them one piece of advice, what would it be?
Just go. Even if it's just to a city 1 hour from where you live, even if it's just for a weekend. The experience of being somewhere new, it doesn't have to be far or expensive. Just go.
I love that. Mine would be talk to locals. Don't just stay with other tourists. Talk to the people who live there. They will show you the real version of their city.
Perfect advice. Okay, Sophia, before we close, let me just quickly go through some of the phrases we used today, because they're so useful when you're talking about travel in English.
Yes, great idea.
So we said, figure things out, like we figured out the route ourselves. This means you found a solution on your own without help.
We said it was night and day, meaning two things are completely different. The sushi here compared to Japan? Night and day.
We said, in my bubble, when you stay in your own comfortable group and don't connect with others. Solo travel helps you get out of your bubble.
And we said the best parts are the things you didn't plan. That one's just life advice, really.
It really is.
Okay, it's time for our question of the day. This is your chance to practice your English in the comments right now.
Today's question is this. Tell us about one trip you have taken, or one trip you dream of taking. Where was it, or where do you want to go, and why?
Write it in the comments below, in English. Even just 2 or 3 sentences is perfect. We read every single comment.
And if you see someone else's comment, reply to them. Have a conversation. That is how you practice English in real life.
Yes, the comment section is your English practice space.
Before we go, can I tell you something that I think is really important?
Go ahead.
The people who become fluent in English, they don't study harder, they listen more. Every single day, even for 15 minutes, they listen to real English conversations, and slowly, it clicks.
That is exactly why we make this podcast. Every episode, we talk about something real, something you can use, whether it's travel, your morning routine, your feelings, grammar. Every episode gives you something you can actually say.
And we post every single day. So if you want that 15 minutes of real English, we are here every day.
So if this episode helped you even a little bit, please hit the like button. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps us reach more people who want to learn English just like you.
And subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell so you never miss an episode. We are here every single day, and every day is a new topic, a new conversation, new English.
And hey, if you're new here, go check out some of our other episodes. We have one on talking about your feelings in English, one on morning routines, one on how to use the word get in English, which is a tricky one.
All of them are short, natural, easy to follow, just like this one.
Pick one after this and keep listening. The more you listen, the more natural English starts to feel.
All right. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Keep listening. Keep growing.
Bye for now.
Bye.